Yeah, kia ora. Today, going to have a look at these little Technics three-way. Here we go. What do we got there? The SB-DV250s. Probably come off a rack system, maybe a little mini system. Not too sure. Anyway, one notable thing: the cabinets actually feel quite solid for a speaker of this caliber. And notable also is some bi-wiring terminals, and the clips are even quite a grunty spring in there, so probably about the best spring terminals I might have seen. So that's quite awesome, really. The AI veneer and grill. It's quite a nicely presented grill. Some of the refurb, I mean, I won't spend a heap on these in terms of time or energy, or at the same time I just like discovering and seeing how they made them, what their intention was, what's possible for them as well. Because already I've seen some areas that could be well improved. And generally I see the drivers in these, and they're all good drivers. But these paper cones, they sound amazing, All the drivers are excellent. The suspensions are good. And usually the mid-bass that drivers that Technics and similar companies or other companies around that Janier put out, they're really great. They've got nice tone. Like, I came across these, I think it was the JVC, some vintage ones, SK12s maybe, from the 70s. And just paper cones, but phenomenal tone on piano and acoustic music. It was just phenomenal. So there's just merits in, I believe, every speaker design is going to have something. It's like watching a movie, there's always something in it for you, regardless of what the movie is, perhaps. Anyway, so I just started stripping this one down, so we'll continue there. This grill, easy to disassemble. So as I said before, I think I'll put new fabric on those. I haven't quite decided on the colour as yet. I'll just pop them up here for now. And then you've got basically had your grill frame grommets in there to hold the grill, and then screws beneath holding that dressing frame, and also sub-assembly to keep the drivers in place. I've already screwed out this one, so that was firmly mounted there. Tweeter, I haven't actually tested these yet, so I'm assuming that goes and it's just cosmetic. So I'll possibly leave that if it plays fine. Otherwise, yeah, could be a new one of those. Not a big deal, not a biggie. Both drivers, mid and the mid-bass woofer. Nice. Yeah, so as I was saying, driver itself, fairly simple. Again, there's further improvements you can make to these that are just real simple to do, just by putting some dampening on this frame. Like, as it is, It's not too bad. It's a little bit of frame resonance, but pretty good really for a steel frame. But I will still add a little bit of dampening to the frame just to ensure there's no ringing, and it's a noticeable improvement, so it's worth doing. Now what we've got inside here, so that's, you know, it's got a separate purpose-built mid and tweeter enclosure. You know, look at the size of this piece. That's sort of unheard of, but they've done it, and kudos to them, because what a difference that makes, you know, to you. You know, they've properly isolated the mid-range, not just using a little sealed unit. They've given it a decent cavity. No dampening for some reason. Oh well, got to give me something to do. But again, just looking at it, hear that? Fair bit of resonance. So, but it's pretty good, you know. Look at what they've done, really. Yet it can be improved, you know, for a negligible input. Well, it's, you know, everything's important, I suppose, otherwise why do it? So, passionately speaking, wow, what an opportunity to upgrade this thing and make it a fully torqued, like a little mini that's been hyperized. Anyway, so that's that. Inside, I will just pop the rest of that open now, since it's only a couple of screws. But this frame sub-enclosure is actually quite well held there. Once the you know, that plastic frame goes back on, it's all well supported and structurally sound. Oh wow, what a beautiful gasket on there, rubber gasket. That's amazing, isn't it? Beautiful. Again, even these tweeters, see the back, you can make a difference to the sound of these by also dampening the back steel frame behind the cone. Oops. Yeah. Probably not a heap of space on the wiring, so obviously need to go through the woofer and maybe unplug the connection to this mid unit first. So we can do that if you've got time to keep listening, or hey, fast forward. Once this is done, you'll be able to fast forward to whatever you want. Or just carry on. Yeah, time lapse. I have to get into time lapse where I do this really speedily. Again, lovely nice gasket on the woofer. the port, you know, the reflex port on it, it's decent, flared each end, so yeah, that's a thoughtful port on there. I'll just pop this down for a second, and so I can disconnect the base driver. There we go. Hear that? That's the ring in the base driver frame, just from giving it a tap. By and large, not serious. Again, it's quite a nicely pressed steel frame. Bump magnet on the back just to lower the magnetic interference. Yeah. Nice. Okay. So what do we got? Back of the connection terminals. And as you can see, I mean, gosh, it's reasonably thick enclosure. For this size speaker, they've used nice thick MDF, and it looks like more of a particle board perhaps on the front, but again, decent thickness. And bracing wise, there's really just some, yeah, there's one up there too, just corner chocks. It's not a big enclosure, so look, even down the side there, you know, two decent, oh, that side got missed. That's unusual. Put one there, but maybe they used two on there, and but anyway. Yeah, that's unusual. Hey, it's got some, that's good. I can't even see if that's got spade terminals there, or how's that connected? I think that's soldered there. Yeah, pretty sure it's directly soldered. Excuse me again, I'll just pop that down for a second. Yeah, so a few more corner chocks here and there. So there you have it. Basically that's it, but I mean, you know, it's a quite a sizable mid-range enclosure, isn't it? And you know, it's tapered, it's not a uniform shape, so that's great for, you know, breaking up standing waves and stuff. So all in all, that's it. That's a bit of a wrap for that one. Hope you enjoyed that and you got something out of it. Hopefully it's not don't buy these. But anyway, I mean, you know, realistically they're on the second-hand market for, I don't know, probably 20-30 bucks these days. A mate gave me these. But again, as I said, This is more to see what the potential is inside them. And I can just see a heap of things. Do a few simple things to these and they will perform like little mini rockets, I guarantee it. So potentially you've got a pretty decent little speaker here. I'm just, as I'm saying that, I'm thinking, okay, now where's the crosser?